All right, y'all. So we got the man Jeremy here. So we gotta talk about Donnie Yen's new spin-off movie from the John Wick IP named. Is it named Kane? Do we have a name?
I don't know.
This has already been revealed?
Yeah, they revealed it.
I haven't even watched the last one.
Whoa.
Oh, I did. Donnie was blind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch that.
No, that was Rogue.
That was Rogue, actually.
Yeah.
We're talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Churrit. His name's Churrit.
Are you lying to me? Donnie's daughter's in it, or her.
He's blind.
Yeah, see, trying to trick me.
Anyways, so he's Kane in John Wick, right? And so they're gonna give him a spin-off. But there was a moment, and maybe you could tell us a little bit more about this if you're familiar.
Did you work on that project too?
I was in the middle of
It's
talking,
not
but
out.
it's okay.
They haven't started it. It's just got greenlit.
Okay.
Oh, it just got greenlit. Okay. Is it a prequel or
It's actually after. It says apparently it's after John Wick 4 because, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, don't listen right now. But at the same time, if you want to be spoiled, listen. Basically, what had happened was when he did what he had to do in John Wick 4, they released him from his duties. And so this is supposed to pick up after he like goes back and.
I didn't finish the movie. What the fuck?
Okay. All right, I just spoiled it for Bart.
Yeah, you can see at the end, dude.
The end credits.
It was in the end credits. Yeah, post credits type
The
stuff.
daughter thing.
They just copy Book of Eli.
But you do know, it's blind from the start though.
The Star Wars, right?
No, not Book of Eli. You don't know.
Well, Book of Eli, you don't know.
Blind in both, huh?
He's blind in both.
Yeah, he's blind in both.
The best was he didn't want to be completely blind, right? And Chad, my boss, was like, he's a director, and he's like, he's blind, and we're trying to choreograph all these moves, and Donnie kept trying to convince me. He's like, what if I'm like 50% blind?
50%.
But it was like Donnie every week would have a different pitch to me.
So it's like, dude, you just got
Trying to talk to Chad. Yeah.
to pass it up.
Yeah, he was like, maybe I can see light and shadows, and that's how, because I already played blind. I don't want to do it again. And he's like, he was a little bit hesitant. He's like, I don't want to keep playing blind, which I get, but I thought he did a great
fucking
job.
sick is at the end of the movie, this fool gets LASIK and he can see, and it's a good brand deal from a LASIK company. Costco LASIK.
In what ways would the movie have changed if he could be 50% blind?
50%.
I think it was just.
And you gotta explain that to the audience too.
Yeah, right. Is it 50% like this or like this?
The doctor's checking his eyes. He's 50% blind.
He can see.
So he's not blind.
Yeah, right. No, but that was the thing. It was
It
like.
starts with a DMV test and shit. Like, how do you explain the opening?
No, it's a cutaway.
And you have to set that up so it's just only 50%.
Yeah, that's. I think that's why Chad kept
Not
it.
tell.
Good thing he kept it like really easy to understand. Yeah.
That's the be where someone hands you a drink on one side, you miss it, and then when they hand it to the other, yeah.
No, he's renewing his fucking ID at the DMV and he's looking at this and he's missing it. What's the letters? D, B, W, R, Y?
Yeah, that's a really exciting scene to shoot.
So apparently, though, there was also a bit of news that came out that when he was first cast to play this role of Kane, it was a much more generic role that was very like Asian stereotypes. So Donnie apparently like challenged some of those things because his name was supposed to be like Shang or Chang.
Yeah.
And he was like, what
Was he a waiter at a Chinese
like
restaurant?
regular stuff, you know what I mean? Like, why does it have to be that typical stuff? And also wardrobe, he was apparently supposed to wear like Mandarin collar suit type.
That fool looks like a waiter at a Chinese restaurant.
So he was like, you know, like it would be dope if he was just like
come I can't be like a
normal
normal?
name, or if he was just wearing normal swag, which is why the Kane that we see in the movie is named Kane, and he just wears a suit, but he looks hella cool and stuff.
I guarantee you he first said, how about a Shane? You know, something no more normal. They're like, you gotta be at least a little Asian. Okay, how about a Kane? You know?
Is there an Asian guy you guys know that's named Kane?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, we do know. Okay.
Oh, cool. It's valid.
No, I think the character was also always supposed to be blind.
Like a full blind?
Yeah, before Donnie signed on.
Oh, okay.
And then Donnie just brought a whole bunch of different layers to the character, which was really cool. Like
Dope,
the
dude.
suit is like it's supposed to be like Kato slash and his mannerisms are supposed to be like Chow Yun Fat, like in old like John Woo movies. And then there's a bunch of random little things like everybody knows the Killa's suit, the maroon suit. You guys know what that is, right?
No.
It's what's the name? Sammo Hung's suit in SPL.
Wow.
So there's these
Like little Easter eggs.
mini nuggets, yeah.
Wow, what the
Like
hell?
paying homage kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what'll be so sick though is like if he was like, I want to break a stereotype. Why do I have to be so Chinese, right? And he goes, how about I get a dreadlock and I how about a like a reggae Chinese man, you know? And then it's like
Crips tattoo.
yeah. How about like a little bit more swaggy, like I want to look like a Takeshi 6ix9ine, you know?
They did that a little in Jet Li the One. Do you see that?
Yeah.
When they're looking at all of his alternate selves, one of them for a second is a dreadlock
Yeah.
Jet Li.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
The funny, so I worked with Donnie on Triple X3, the Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be so different there. He's like, I don't want to be typical Chinese. And the director on that one wanted him to do like man stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I want to do something different. But then on this one, he was like, no, I'm
Asian.
I'm Chinese.
But the name, he didn't want stereotypical Chinese or like.
I think the being named like Shang or Chang and wearing a Mandarin collar was like too on the button.
Yeah.
It's not about representing Chinese. It's also about representing the idea that Chinese isn't one thing all the time.
That's smart. That's smart.
That's true. It wouldn't have stood out as much either.
Apparently, also with Rogue One, when he played Chirrut, he even said too, he's like, one thing he pointed out was a stereotype of what Rogue One's Chirrut was supposed to be, which was also a very regular martial arts serious master warrior. So he's like, hey, like, one thing I pointed out is he was a stereotype, a typical master. He doesn't smile. So how about he makes him blind? I think Chirrut wasn't supposed to be blind. He made him blind, and then he made him smile and say like random jokes and stuff like that. And was like laughing all the time. So
That's
like,
cool.
I think Donnie's constantly trying to.
Yeah, I didn't know he was so concerned with that. Yeah.
I don't even know if it's so like must challenge the stereotype, but he's also trying to just be fresh. you
Let's
know?
just have original characters.
Yeah.
And you trying to be American.
Is there? Do you know who the other considerations were for that character in John Wick 4? Or could you
No,
talk
it was
about
always going to be Donnie.
Oh, okay.
got it.
How was I don't know if you got like super direct contact, but how was working with Vin Diesel?
Different. Yeah, different.
This is a good word.
on Triple X.
Word.
He was always cool to me. He's always cool with the stunt guys. So there's nothing bad for me to say about him in that manner. Like he's always looking out for us.
But makeup though, he hated them.
No, he was just
Guy
different.
shaved his head. Always talk shit to them.
Yeah, no, he has a vibe which is weird. It like I don't know how to explain it. You don't know if he likes you or not, but he's always nice. He's never rude. But I don't know. I never had a connection.
Super professional, like in that way, or is it like?
I mean, he's really professional when it comes to the job for sure. But I mean, I know him in a lot of. He always has beef with other actors.
Oh, really?
So I don't.
Like with other leads, like that.
Oh, like he had a whole
Yeah,
beef
yeah,
with
yeah.
like The Rock type
The
stuff.
Rock and Statham.
Oh,
That's why they had a whole
right.
spin-off
That's
thing,
right.
Yeah. So
Well, that's nice because you usually hear actors power tripping over the staff, but I rather have them fight over each other, fight amongst each other.
yeah.
You know, I want to know if there's ever any like that guy is like so mean to like this. Like the Gaff or like some obscure group like the fucking catering, like you know The Rock, he's always mean to catering and shit.
That would be
Or, like,
so fucked
On
up.
every show, it doesn't matter.
It's just-
Ellen was like that.
Ellen, yeah.
I heard stories, a lot of stories about Ellen DeGeneres being like that.
to catering.
No, to everybody.
Everyone below.
Chin, drip, yeah.
Apparently.
Well, that's why she got canceled, right? It's because everyone's like that fucking bitch.
Didn't that happen to James Corden or whatever as well? Like he started getting canceled because some restaurant owner.
Oh yeah.
He seems like such a happy, jolly guy.
He got mad at like the
I
restaurant.
liked watching his show, but he got canceled. at some
I'm sure people who are like they have to be nice and maintain it for their image. It's probably feels good to be pissed off like
Is there somebody in the game that you're like, I don't give a fuck if I work for this person anymore. So you're willing to be like, this person's not that dope to work with.
Oh.
Not an actor. I haven't met an actor like that. I mean, the other thing about being a stunt guy, the perk is that like actors want to be cool with stunt guys. Like we're the cool crew members.
Yeah, but I heard like Steven Seagal would be fucking up stunt guys.
It's a goal though. He didn't respect stunt guys. I didn't work with him. Like he broke my boss's like shoulder or something in his hip, and
I heard he just fucks him up. 1,000% punches you in the face.
he met one of my mentors and like he was like, "Oh, you're the Taekwondo guy," and he's like, "Yeah," and he kicked him in the nuts.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He's a big ass motherfucker too. Holy
He's
shit.
big.
I heard he just be fucking people up.
Oh, you're the Taekwondo guy? Well, bum.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like, so I was thinking we do something, wham, and he just kicks him in the nuts.
He goes, you didn't see that coming. You're not real Taekwondo.
Yeah, you think he's trying to see his reaction time?
Probably.
I don't know.
fucking
The thing
wild.
is, he knew my mentor. Like he thought about that, and he actually was wearing a cup.
Wow.
So, and he wasn't wearing anything else.
Is it because he knew he was gonna do something?
No clothes, just cup.
Like he
No pads. Sorry.
is it because Steven already had a reputation of just striking?
He's a serial nut kicker.
That's great. That's kind of tight if you're like notorious for that though.
It's not that tight though.
For you,
Like
if I'm the caterer,
You don't have to say names, but are there any stunt guys that you will not hire?
yes. Cool. There's a lot. There's a list.
Really?
That you don't even care how good they got. You're just not working with them.
Probably not that. Well,
oh, it's because they were not good at their job.
yeah. Usually for me, it's a personality thing and a work
Yeah,
ethic
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I have also some of my closest friends that are the best at what they do, but I know they can't show up to work on time, or like something like that. And you know, I don't want
I
to
feel
babysit.
that. I fucking feel
Because
that.
when we do movies overseas, right? Like a lot of times now, you know, productions are getting cheaper and cheaper. So they'll tell me like you get 4 slots. So okay, so for the next 6 months, I gotta hang out with these 4 people, and then you don't know anybody in town yet for that first 2 months.
Get babysitter for 4 months or whatever.
Yeah, because then they become your friends, like they become your homies, and a lot of times it works out really well, but there's always maybe one person that doesn't work out too well.
Dude, the longer you play in the game, reliability goes so much farther than even just talent
Hell
sometimes.
yeah.
Well, because everybody knows too, just like we were saying, your dance and your stunts have an expiration date.
Yeah.
So, no amount of talent, you know, like for us, it like what made us different was tricking. But people are like, I don't care how good you are at tricking if you're a shit person, because we're just doing the shit with wires anyway.
Yeah.
We'll just hire somebody and do it with wires.
Right.
Take the extra time to put wires up and have a better environment than hire some asshole tricker.
Right.
So it's never like, it's never about the skill all the time.
Yeah.
That's the skills what gives you the job, and then you have to keep the job.
Right.
Amen. That's the guy.
Oh.
That's the guy.